we should start with One Piece.
Yeah, let's get out of the way. Let's just get out of the way.
So the ones I have. Okay, One Piece spoilers if you guys are like anime only. Actually, by the time this comes out, one of the backstories will probably be out anyway. So for the top one in One Piece, I'll say Robin. Does everyone agree with that?
Okay, so I'm gonna go back. The black-haired boy is called Yuichiro.
Yujiro?
Yuichiro.
Yujiro.
And then the blonde-haired boy is called Michaela.
Michaela?
Yeah, very, 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 very weird contrast. You got full Japanese, and then you got wherever the hell Michaela.
Is that a unisex name? I guess that's
so.
that
Because
must be
he's a
unisex.
boy.
Yeah, it must
Michaela's
be.
a boy.
It wouldn't be Malachite.
No, it says Michaela. You can look as well.
Yeah, acting like I can read things properly. Yeah. Yeah. So Robin, would you agree?
Definitely top 3.
Yeah,
of the worst
yeah,
ones.
I think it's one of the worst ones.
Because they did her dirty. But none of you guys read the manga.
No, I've not read it.
There's more to the story.
Yeah, basically, it's like, okay, let me be quiet. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, something happened recently in the manga, which doesn't make it worse. It makes it gives Robin closure, which is nice. It wraps up her backstory a little bit.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I definitely think Robin.
Yeah, that's definitely top 3. Robin.
Law?
One Piece.
Yeah, had that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That was
Do you know,
nice.
I see with Law and
Falcon.
Robin it's like that because Robin had not Robin. Law had the disease and then he had to lie underneath the bodies.
Yeah, you had to like pretend to be dead,
Dead.
like in the bodies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was horrible. And then
What was it called? White lead?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
That was such
that
a
white
weird.
lead,
It
yeah.
was such a weird disease.
Basically, the
though.
double fruit saved him, innit? Basically.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Basically, yeah.
It's not explained how, but
devil fruits.
no, but it's still not explained.
we still don't know what a devil fruit is, to be honest. Anyway,
A big one.
I'm just
One
just
Piece,
nitpicking now.
I think Boa Hancock. Her backstory.
yeah, that's true.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot
That
about
one-
that.
Any fishman.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
not a
fisherman.
fisherman.
I said any fish.
Oh,
I know, but she was basically like
All the fishermen, their story.
captured like with them. So I'm just
Fishermen or
saying-
black men or black people.
Basically of the-
They're black people,
of race,
okay?
yeah.
They went through slavery,
Basically, they went for slavery.
and now they're and Luffy's gonna liberate them
Literally.
like the white savior he is.
It's true. They're still looked down upon, so yeah. We're laughing, but it's true.
I just can't believe you said that. I just can't believe you said that.
Am I gonna, is that too much? Do I need to censor myself?
I don't know.
Wait, it wasn't that bad. All I said
It wasn't that bad, but it just came out of nowhere.
But yeah,
I just, dear God Almighty.
Gonna liberate them. But it's true.
yeah, but that's what he. See, I can't say nothing. But yeah, I can't say nothing. It makes so much sense what I said now, kind of. But like as
Something
a joke.
happened to Wonder again.
No,
Oh,
but like
oh.
you. I can't say.
Yeah, I don't read the manga.
Because I can't read. But it was a joke. I didn't mean it literally. Like I don't believe in white saviors. That sounds mad. Okay, let me just be quiet. I'm gonna stop myself now. I'm taking a hole for myself.
Yeah, you are.
Alright, never mind. Who else? Yeah, I said Luffy to an extent.
Huh?
To an extent.
Please
To-
explain, because I think he has like the mildest backstory.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, mildest one out of all of them.
Because of his growing up as adopted brother. Like,
His granddad threw him into the jungle basically with this woman Dan he didn't know, and then he had to like live with Ace and Sabo.
yeah, but wasn't his whole childhood? He adapted. It was just a brief period where like
Okay,
Well,
how
that kind of was his whole childhood until he got like 17.
let's just say how far can you say his childhood? Because you saw a child when you're like 17 and everything. Because you
Yeah,
can
but-
say even when Ace died, that's like tragic for
So
him.
technically, we're still in Luffy's backstory.
Yeah,
By
because he's
that- by that-
19.
yeah.
He's
I know,
19.
post 19. Yeah.
No, he's 19 now. But
19.
when would you say a childhood ends?
Until he matures. But then again,
You wanna-
Luffy
It's
doesn't,
Luffy,
yeah,
it's
he
Luffy
doesn't
was-
mature. But I feel like
He's kind of basically still.
no, I'd say until like, because the story started when he was 17. So I'd say his backstory was anything
Up to 17.
up to everything up to 17.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's why I say to an extent, you
Yeah.
say his backstory is.
No, I personally wouldn't say so.
Okay,
I
cool.
think it was tough, but he still had.
Yeah, it
another
was
childhood.
tough,
Like,
but
his
it's
brothers
not.
were with
It's
him,
not
yeah.
sad. Joey, this camera is like
Is it?
in your way.
Yeah, I wouldn't say sad compared to like.
Oh no, it doesn't come up in the camera. It's calm. Oh, was
I
it?
know, but I won't look at.
Oh,
you,
wait,
but I'm looking at myself.
Compared to other protagonists in other animes,
Yeah. I mean, that's what I said to an extent, to be honest. But
as they say, chalk and cheese.
Personally, I wouldn't say it's sad.
you even look, he looks like a commentator, and he's talking like
Yeah,
one.
I said that on purpose. I'm saying.
Personally, I wouldn't say it's sad. That's just.
Yeah, it's true.
I wouldn't say it's one of the worst. If anything, that's.
She said that. It is.
It's
Yeah,
not even-
I won't count it as top
Yeah,
five.
it's not even an honorable mention.
Okay.
Okay,
I give you
It's
that
not-
one.
Compared to others in the straw
Yeah,
hats, I
compared,
know.
yeah, He's got like the
Oh, I
mild.
forgot to
Him
put
and
Brooke. You've Chopper Brooke. There's a bit.
yeah, they've got. you've got
Chopper's
that.
one that's kind of sad, you know.
Nami's one's bad, sad as well.
No, I mean,
That-
she always.
And then
drags
you
me-
said Luffy. You should-
Okay,
you should-
I said to an extent.
You should resign your anime passport. Just give it back.
How about even is Zoro sad or not really?
We don't know.
Zoro's-
We
he
didn't.
lost his best friend.
We technically don't know his backstory.
Actually, we don't know enough. Yeah. Yeah, Chopper before Luffy. Chopper's one.
Chopper's one's peak.
It's actually peak.
I don't really
Yeah,
remember.
so-
I don't remember it much though. I know like he ate the human fruit,
Yeah,
and then he got like the Rangers were like, sorry,
seen
we
as an
can't.
outcast,
Yeah, like we don't want to hang out with you
And
anymore.
none of the his
Yeah, then
species
he
want-
goes. Yeah, then he goes
the
to
animals
humans, and then
humans
he
are
gets
like,
treated like a monster. And then he gets then this doctor guy like treats him medicine and
literally
stuff.
till you met Luffy. He's the only one that looked at him like,
Yeah, like
you're special.
What was I gonna say? I saw a theory on
About-
his fruit that apparently, do you know when they were looking for he was looking for the herb that could save, the doctor.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was the fruit.
no.
But yeah, some of these theories that I see on Instagram. I'm happy I don't.
Wait,
if I had,
You should see the ones on. You should
Is
see the
this-
ones on
He's a zone
Reddit.
type.
You should see the ones on Reddit.
But yeah, zone type the human fruit.
yeah, I think.
I think so.
See
No
these
one-
types.
yeah, it's
He
weird.
doesn't explain the types properly.
Yeah, I know.
Because then randomly there's mythical zones.
I think mythical zoans are like
That's-
mythical creatures. That makes sense.
That still falls
Because you
under
mythical,
zone,
what, you
yeah.
got like
like
the dinosaur ones.
Yeah.
You got those are mythical. Marco's one, the phoenix.
The phoenix,
yeah,
yeah.
that one. That's a mythical
I thought
creature.
some both. That's
So I feel like it's either like mythical creatures or just like creatures of like with like mythic tales surrounding them,
yeah.
or just stuff that doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. No, I was gonna say back on the still devil fruits. I don't. Either he's explained it in like the manga or like the data books, but I don't remember in the manga them explaining like the different types of devil fruits, like the paramecia, zone. Is it Logia?
Yeah, Logia.
Lugia, yeah.
And what's the other one? I feel
Is
like
it
it's
the
another.
three, innit?
It's another one. Or is it three?
Zoan, Paramecia,
And
Logia. That's it.
See, what's Logia like? Elements.
Yeah, Logia.
Yeah,
I think
elements.
I saw someone explain it on
Natural.
Reddit. Logia is like you Logia is you get you basically turn into the element.
Okay.
So like like Ace basically turns into like fire
See,
and
wait,
stuff like that.
Yeah, that's how it
was
is.
okay. Oh,
Paramecia is you get the
ability.
abilities
Okay.
of a certain thing. So you like
Rubber.
rubber, string, that
Yeah.
stuff. And then zone you can just turn into
Something.
the thingy. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, yeah. I feel like Oda needs to explain more sometimes.
Yeah, I had to do my research on it. I had to go on the One Piece wiki to understand. That's what I had to do.
See, I have never Reddit scares me when because like I feel like you're going to a subreddit and you see some
Yeah,
madness on
yeah.
like anime or something.
Depends what subreddit you go to.
Yeah, I don't wanna go.
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
It's like that's like 3:00 in
It's-
the morning.
It's so addictive. It's actually true.
It's useful though because it has some stuff. It's like, oh, how do I do this? How do I do this? But there's some stuff that is just absolute.
Nonsense.
It's just the darkest pits of the
Humanity.
Reddit is basically the armpit of the internet. That's the best way. To put it, yeah.
It's actually true.
Ace.
As in terms of
Back-
worst
Yeah,
backstory.
because it's like Robin. They vilify him for just because where he comes from, or who his dad is. He's literally like he was born. He's born with no sin. Basically, he's
Yeah,
that.
but that's pretty much it. It's like, oh, your dad's
and
a
then
legendary pirate with people chatting shit about him.
then
That's
he
pretty much it.
then he had to grow up with Dan. Then.
You make it sound as if growing up with
Bro,
Dan
that
was
was
like,
hard. No, in
sorry.
the okay.
He seemed like he was like tolerating it.
Okay.
He seemed like he was having a tolerable
Okay, so I
time.
shouldn't put Sabo.
Sabo makes more sense. Sabo's probably the saddest.
One out
'cause
of
it's
those
like,
three.
yeah, because his parents are piece of shit.
Oh, yeah,
And then
his parents,
they adopt a child and they treat that child better than they treat him, and he has like no freedom and anything like that. So
He's also there.
I just saw that one says
Duffy. Yeah, Duffy.
What do you think about
I don't think
Duffy's
I
one?
don't think it.
his was sad, but then Dofi's like a piece of shit.
Yeah,
So you don't
that's
really
it.
you don't really feel that sad. It's more like, okay,
don't
I
think
get why you are the way you are,
Mm.
but you were like that before
He
this
was like
happened
that
to you.
naturally. Yeah.
Is someone
So-
born evil then? Because I've had this conversation with people because of him and like nature versus nurture. I've had conversations with like
I feel like it's probably because of nurture.
you don't think
You
because
think
it's
it's-
I don't
Duffy
think
could've
I
nurtured
don't think
her.
I don't think it was because it was evil. Because look where he was growing. How old is he
But then
now?
his brother-
How old is he with his backstory?
His brother though.
No, I feel like it's different. I still
Do
feel
you
like
thi-
I still feel like
Same
it's
parents,
different.
though.
they're the same parents. That's nature.
It's
It
nature.
has
Just
to
'cause-
be nature.
It's nature.
In that case,
Just because they had the same parents doesn't mean like they had the same friends.
but they were always
No,
together.
I still think
Nah, it's nature and
no.
it's
I think it's a bit. I might be a bit different.
Okay.
Duffy.
Who else do you think?
In One Piece. I feel like someone else has had.
There's probably a lot, man.
Okay.
There's a lot.
What I put is Yamato, Sanji, and Nami, and then
Yeah.
Brooke, Frankie.
Not really.
To an
Kind
extent.
of. A little, yeah, to an
yeah.
extent, because his adoptive father. I don't know what their relationship is.
Wait, put the mic closer to you a little bit. Sorry, because yeah, it's still there. Just want to make it a little bit louder.
I forgot this guy's name. The guy who basically teaches him how to build stuff.
He was a fisherman, wasn't
Yeah, it was like it was a
Is
fishman.
it
Yeah.
Tom?
he? Yeah.
Oh yeah, he died.
Did you say that?
Oh yeah, like, he died.
Yeah, he died. So that's probably the saddest thing that's happened to him. And then getting run over by a train.
He got isekai.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's it.
Nami's Arlong Park is a very underrated arc in One Piece. I feel like, cause that's when it started getting good for me,
Yeah, that's when it started getting good.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's when it turned for me.
and then that's why I got so confused. I remember I was talking to someone about it that I thought Arlong was a warlord. Cause I'm
Oh, okay.
You know where-
Yeah.
he was a warlord.
no,
he wasn't.
he wasn't. They
He
were talking
wasn't.
about Jinbei the whole time. Cause that's what I think.
Mind blown.
They were talking about Jinbei the whole time. Because they were talking, I can't remember, I have the image in my head, but I think either I was very tired watching it, and then when I was reading it, I read it like they were talking about,
Wait, so the Straw Hats got it misconstrued, but someone else.
no, because the person that backed the Sun Pirates was Jinbei. They were talking about Jinbei being the warlord, but it seemed like they were talking about
When they
Arlong.
did the flashback.
Yeah, so
Because he was Arlong's like
Yeah.
superior.
so I got caught. When I remember when I was watching it, I was so
So
confused.
Arlong was all this time was under Jinbei.
Yeah. And then for some reason the Navy, that part of the Navy was taking
It
bribes
adds up
and
now
everything.
because the
Yeah.
level of strength, it adds up.
But that foreshadowing is mad. That it's like literally one of the first like beginning, and then now he's part of the crew.
Yeah, it's true.
Sanji's one's very sad.
Yeah, I think Sanji
Oh,
gets
yeah,
like Sanji
Sanji.
got like 2 backstories and they're both sides.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, Sanji's up there.
Guy can't catch a break.
What did Oda do?
His family was.
He did a pump fake on us. Pumpy.
It's true.
Yeah, I don't get why he had 2 backstories though. That's just random.
Yeah, that was weird.
And then Zoro still hasn't. That's what everyone thought Wano was gonna
Yeah.
be his arc to get his
That's what I was
backstory,
thinking,
but
yeah, but-
Yeah, and then he didn't.
Yeah, because he's Oda's annoying sometimes.
How
Everyone's-
about the guy Wano, that dragon, Momosuke?
Oh, Momonosuke.
Momonosuke, yes.
Yeah, that's a bad.
Yeah, I'd say this.
Yeah.
Maybe that's more of an honorable mention
Honorable mention.
Okay, alright.
because it's sad that your dad died, but
Everyone's dad dies in anime.
It's true, now, 'cause-
Like either they're
cut
they're
the
not there, they go out for milk and they never come back, or they die.
Go out for milk. That's actually true.
Who else? I said. See, I don't know whether these will be honorable mentions or just. I'm gonna say them anyway.
One Piece.
No, not One Piece. Eren,
I agree.
Levi and Mikasa.
No, I'd say Levi's not honorable mention. I think he's a sad. Actually, wait, no. Okay, you're right. Never mind.
Yeah.
Because they don't focus much on backstory in Attack on Titan. It's just this thing happened to them.
Yeah, and that's why
Yeah,
they
just
like
yeah.
that.
Now it's like, let's move on.
Which is nuts.
Wait, shit. Grisha,
Which one's Chris? I forgot half. Oh,
Aaron's dad.
Yeah.
Grisha, here's his sad. Here's his sad, man.
Oh,
God
his dad,
damn,
yeah.
that was
Who told him to do? What did he do? He should have just stayed there. He should have
should've
gone.
stayed at home.
He should stayed at home.
This is why I stay at home.
This is why I stay out.
I said that about what's it Tokyo Ghoul. I was like, I should.
Oh, yeah. Just like don't date girls.
Can't.
So that's the moral of the story.
No, Grisha's was. What was he? He went out. Went to go see like this. Went to go with his sister to go and see a blimp.
Was it a blimp?
Yeah, I went to go see like it's a blimp, but they call it like an airship. Where land, and then he got the shit beat out of him. Then we got told to go home. No, then this policeman was like, I'll take your sister home. While Aaron Kruger was talking to Grisha. And then he goes home and was like, your sister's like was killed and like find like just,
Was it by dogs?
yeah, they said that this is that they found her dead body. They never say how she died. Then when he grew up, that's when it was like, your sister was like killed by this policeman that got torn by dogs and shit. Then he gets married. Then he gets a son, Zeke, and then he treats him like shit because he's trying to restore Eldians.
Wait. Do you think he was treating him bad? He was just indoctrinating him.
Yeah. I wouldn't say treating him bad, but when you think about it, like as a father, it's still like bad to like indoctrinate your child. Like, you got to do this because we got to free the Eldians. You got to become a Titan and this that, and then God damn, this man did not catch a dub like the whole time he lived. I'm just deep in it now. He did not catch a dub. And then you got Eren. So,
I can't even say what I want to say because you guys haven't read the manga. No, it's happened, hasn't it? I'm sure they.
An anime.
Wait, has it? I don't.
Shall I tell you how the anime ended with Eren basically like the rumbling gets to Mali. That's how the anime ends. That's where we're at.
So you don't know who ate his mum?
No, we know we ate his mom. That happened in season 3.
So
Eren's Grisha's first wife Dina.
that's
ate
it.
Eren's mom.
But because he can see in the future, he let it happen or something. Like,
no, he wasn't there. Cause this whole okay, hold on.
that's what got me
Cause
confused.
that whole time that was happening, he was in that church killing the royal family.
Who, Eren?
No, Grisha.
No. I'm not saying Grisha. I'm saying Eren.
Yeah, Eren let it happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But if it didn't happen, he wouldn't have gotten to where he was. So it's like
That's what confuses me about Attack on Titan. It's like it's just the time travel basically doesn't make sense to me. It's like everything.
Also,
like a loop.
I don't feel like Eren could have done anything.
Yeah, it's like a inevitable type.
Because he can't. Eren, I don't think. This is why Attack on Titan kind of fucks my mind. Because Eren can't change the past.
But he can't affect the future. But no,
he can. Eren, he can affect the future. Oh, wait, hold on.
Big brain moment.
Okay, wait. Let me try and explain this because I'm getting a headache. I can already feel it. Eren can't change the past, but he can't. He can manipulate the future, but he can't change the past. The only reason he's able to change the past is because he touched Zeke, and Zeke has royal blood. Ah!
Why?
It's hurting my brain.
It
makes sense, but I can't explain it.
Oh my goodness.
It makes sense.
It confuses me so much.
Season 1.
You need to watch. It's actually really
I need to
good.
finish it actually.
I haven't finished season. I'm not getting this conversation.
Yeah, I'm not. I didn't watch. When did I watch it?
The fact that you say it's getting confusing.
No. It makes sense. I'm just having a hard time
To explain it.
explaining
Yeah,
it
I understand.
because it's in my head,
It will come back.
but to come out of my mouth,
Yeah, I hear it.
it's not working. But yeah, Grisha's got a sad backstory. Maybe at some point in this podcast, I'll probably come back and think about it when you guys talking about something that I don't know.
All of the Malian, all the Eldrians in the ensoulment zone. What is it called?
Into
That
I'm gonna say
zone.
intermittent zone.
I think it is that, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All of them. So What's his name?
I'd say all the main characters.
Yeah,
Don't say all of them.
because he. What's his
Well,
Reina,
all the ones we know, yeah, Rhino's his peak.
bro?
How can your dad doesn't love you? That was like, oh, get away from me, don't come here ever again. It's like, oh, you finally found your father, and it's just was nothing to do with you.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Um,
And then what's that guy's name? The guy Zeke gets the Beast Titan from.
what happened to him again?
I just realized we're spoiling Attack on Titan for Joey.
No, but because I don't know these characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's true.
Like his he had a wife and a child, and then the wife finds out that he's an Eldian.
Oh yeah.
And then he
yeah,
kills
yeah.
kills the child and herself. Yikes, man. Yikes.
Who else? What else? Anyone else who'd say in Attack on Titan?
No. Historia?
Yeah.
But
Her whole
that's
life is
more-
peak.
Yeah, I haven't finished the anime. So no spoilers, but yeah, so far it's a bit.
Mikasa's one is a weird one.
It's not that weird. Her parents just happen to get killed, and then she meets Eren and gets adopted. It's really not that.
I want to say something, but I'm not gonna say it.
How bad is it? Is it as bad as that slavery
No,
comment?
that's not that bad, alright?
Is it a spoiler?
No, it's step brother and step sister, basically. If you do, that's actually funny though. If you like, that's what I was thinking. It's just weird. It's weird.
I've always found it weird. I think it's like the one thing I don't like about Attack on Titan. It's just I understand it, like, but it's still weird. Like, they're not related, but it's still a bit weird.
That's her step brother, basically.
Yeah, but it's still a bit weird. Not really, because they're not her. None of those are the biological parents, so she's just adopted. Her adoptive brother. But it's still weird when you put the word brother next or sibling. Next to it, it just immediately gets weird. But people ship them. So I don't know. That's just personally for me.
When you said ship, it just made me think of My Hero for some reason. Any sad backstories in My Hero?
Todoroki.
Yeah. And what's his name?
Don't say Deku.
No, hell no.
Shigaraki.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think that's.
What would you do in that situation as his grandma? Because it all came back from the. You know that, right? Or am I spoiling it?
I know his grandma was. I don't remember her name, but I know who his grandma was.
So would you, like, let her give up your son? And then all of that's because she gave up her son, and her son hated her for it, and hated heroes, and now it's because of that you get him.
Why did she give up her son again?
Because she is it all one for all? All for one. I always get mixed up with those two. She would possess all for one. So one for all was after her. And I think
you got it wrong again. All for one is the villain. One for all
why
is
did I
the
get that
hero.
confused? Yeah, so that he was gonna be after her. So and her family. But I feel like he would have known how to get to him. So it didn't make any difference. So yeah.
Shoot.
So that's why I don't understand. Okay.
I think it was one that's like she has to try something instead of doing nothing, and just then something happens and she's like, "Oh, it's all my fault because I didn't do this one thing."
Alright.
Well, at least we're done with One Piece. That's important. Okay, looks like we just dived right into it now at this point. Completely negated what I was trying to do there.